Yeah. Now, Steve, I have another question. It comes from a commenter as well. He says, "Do you think that marijuana should be allowed in pro boxing?" And I kind of think it's a relevant question because we started to talk a little bit about brain health, and obviously there's several theories and several proven things to talk about how marijuana is helpful in from a neurological standpoint. So, like Peter said, obviously we know you're not a doctor, but based off of the information that you do have, do you think that weed should be allowed in boxing?
Well, wait a second. What information does Steve have?
I mean,
I'm actually stoned out of my mind right now.
right
Hey,
now.
listen. Well, Brian, we can talk about that too. Wait, Brian. Well, we'll get back to that. But we spent last Friday with Mike Tyson and Tyson Fury. We'll get to that after.
Yes.
Speaking about
the dog was high.
Literally, the dog was high.
The dog was high.
Sure. I'm sure. You know, I never understood whenever you see like a no contest on a fighter's record, and we always ask why, because all the record says is NC. So
Right.
that's why, and he says, "Oh, I tested positive for weed." My question is always, well, isn't weed a depressant? Yes, it is. So how is that helping you? I mean, as a fighter, I don't think it's an advantage to be high.
I wouldn't think anything that
before you
slows the
fight
motor
or
down. Yeah.
So should it be illegal? I don't know if it should be illegal. It's, in certain states, it's obviously legal. In certain states, it's not. But I don't think you're getting any kind of advantage over your opponent if you get high. So
Well, maybe it's not an advantage. Maybe it could be that it's a disadvantage, which puts you at a health risk.
exactly, you look at it that way. That's understood. Right.
Yeah. Or maybe if it's used during what is designated as a recovery period after a fight to help deal with whatever, head trauma you may have had, because there are studies out there about how marijuana is helpful to deal with head trauma and that sort of thing. So,
Right.
I mean, I'm playing weeds advocate here, but
Literally.